everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by at the Peppered Peach today. We're going to be checking out something from Magnolia Journal, her Fall 2025 magazine, and that is Cinnamon Roll Twist with brown butter frosting. So brown butter is like the theme of this magazine, and I'm here for it because everything that we've made has been super delicious, so I'm not mad at anything. The cinnamon roll does look a little intimidating, but I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Let's get started because I do love a good cinnamon roll. So we got everything here. Let's do this. All right, so our first step to make this cinnamon roll twist is we're gonna take only 1.5 cups of the flour that we have here. I'm gonna put it into my mixer bowl. And then we're gonna head over to the stove to combine some of the other ingredients. So let's get this in here. There's 1 cup, and then we have 1/2 cup. We're going to combine that with the yeast, which is just a packet, 2 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to give it a quick stir. I don't know why, but it's fine. And then let's head over to our stove. We're going to be combining the milk, stirring together milk, mashed potato. That's right, mashed potato. The liquid brown butter, granulated sugar, and salt. And we're gonna let that go until it's just warm. So let's get in our milk first. Our granulated sugar. Our mashed potato, which what I did here for the mashed potato, I actually, she has a little tip in her book, but you just like poke some holes into a potato, throw it in the microwave for like 5 or 6 minutes until it gets nice and soft, and then you cut down the middle and just get all the insides out. And there you go, you have your mashed potatoes. Here is our liquefied brown sugar, not brown sugar, brown butter. All right. And 1.25 teaspoons of kosher salt. Oops, oh, just a big spill. That's fine, you know, it's okay. So we're just gonna stir this all together. Let this get warm. She wants it to be at around 160 degrees. So we'll let this go for a little bit and come back. All right, so our mixture on the stove is ready to go. I'm gonna take it off. It's at that nice warm temperature, and I'm gonna dump it directly into our flour and yeast. Okay, and then we're gonna mix this up along with the eggs. Actually, let me pull the eggs out. All right now I smell is mashed potato. We're using 3 eggs. All right, and let's mix. She wants us to beat this on high for 3 minutes. So 3 minutes to go.
A few minutes later.
Okay. Now we're going to put in as much, she says, as much as the remaining flour as possible. So I'm going to start with just about like this for now, and then I'll see how it's going, and then I'll add the rest. Let's add in a little bit more. I think I can do it. It's getting a little sticky, but that's the point. All right, there we go. This is it. All right, there's our sticky dough. So I am gonna clear off the space because we need a nice floured surface, and then we'll start kneading it. After we're done kneading it, it will need to sit and chill out for a little bit, and we'll come back to it after that's done. So be right back. Okay, so I cleared off my space. Now I can go ahead and start kneading this dough. And I have some flour on the bottom here because it is quite sticky, but in the good sense. Like, it's not sticking to my hands. Well, a little bit, but it's good. I thought I was gonna need more flour, and I really don't. I was worried. So, knead away. All right guys, I've been kneading this for about 5 minutes. We're gonna throw this into a large bowl. I did spray it with some cooking spray, and we're gonna let this go. I'm gonna cover it, and we're gonna let this go for about an hour. After that hour, we'll come back and we'll start our next phase. But I'm excited. You know, the curveball here is the mashed potato. And that is one thing that I need to understand. But we'll figure it out. All right, see you in 1 hour. All right, so it's been about 1 hour since we've been letting our dough hang out in a warm spot, and she's ready. Look how pretty this looks, okay? So my favorite thing, right, is we have to punch the dough down. So let's punch. Did you hear that? That poof? Okay. All right, so we're gonna take it out. We're gonna throw it onto a floured surface here, and we actually are gonna cover this, believe it or not, for 10 minutes. So I have a cotton towel here that I use for my sourdough. I'm just gonna cover it, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's get started with the rest of this, which is gonna be tricky. So if I read the book, I am very sorry because I'm nervous about the next steps. Okay, so this one is easy. I can handle this. So we actually are gonna make the spread that gonna go on top of our dough. So the filling. So we're gonna push together. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stir together the brown sugar, the cinnamon, and the brown butter. Now this is solidified. It is not, melted at all. So we're gonna stir it, and then we're gonna push this off to the side, and then we're gonna get the rest of our dough. We're gonna cut it in half, and then we're gonna roll it out, and then start the magic. So let's see, because I am, like I said, I am a little nervous about it, but we'll get through it together. Penny's ready in case anything drops. She's ready for me to mess up. All right, so the filling is all set. It smells delicious. All right, so I'll put this off to the side. Now let's get started with our dough. So here it is. It looks beautiful, I must say. And to think, there is a mashed potato in there, right? That's the weird part. Okay, so our first thing here is we are gonna just get it in half. All right. Uh-oh, this side has a little bit more. All right. That's fine. I'm gonna put this off to the side. And now we are gonna roll this out, she says, right? Yes, roll 1/2 into a 20 by 9 inch rectangle. So let's go, right? We got the flour here just in case we need it, but let's roll away. Okay, mathed out, we're ready. This is just about 20 by 9, so we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna take half of our filling, and we're gonna spread it around our dough. All right, there we go. Okay, I'll just give it a little bit more because I feel like it needs a little bit more love right here. Okay, done. Now we're gonna roll it this way. I know that sounds weird, but that's what we need to do. So we're gonna roll this in. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. I used to love that song. Anyone else love that song? I loved it. And there we go. Okay, now she says, slice the roll in half lengthwise. That's right, people, lengthwise. Okay, let me grab my knife and I will cut this bad boy. She's back. Okay, cutting in half. Okay. Okay, we're done. Well, almost. Okay. Set. Now she says, gently twist the halves together like a braid. Okay, so we're gonna do this and then we're gonna go. This is fun. Almost done with the twist and shout. Okay, so now that that's twisted, now what we're gonna do is we are going to roll into a spiral and tuck ends under. Okay, I got this. I see what she's putting down here. Then we're gonna roll it. And just like that, we have this beautiful. Guys, I didn't think I could do this. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous for myself. I saw this and I was like, this looks really amazing, but can I do it? Okay. And there we go. The end is tucked under, and that's what we want. And here we go. We have this pretty little star, almost. Okay, so I am going to cover, and we're gonna let this rise for about a half an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna cover it with my towel, and I'll get started on the other one, because we'll have two. And I don't know who I'm gonna share this with. I don't know. All right, guys, it's been about half an hour since we've had our dough resting, and it looks beauteous, right? Look at that, that looks so yummy. Okay, so we are gonna put this in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes on 375. Let's get them in there, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make our cream cheese brown buttering frosting that goes right on top of this. In. So we are going to make our frosting. So we have room temp softened cream cheese, and we have our brown butter, and that's also room temp. So we're going to stir this together along with a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so I almost made a major error here, people. Okay, I almost failed you all, including myself. We need to mix this together, okay, with some powdered sugar, some milk, and we already added the cream cheese and the solidified brown butter, but hello, we need some powdered sugar in there and some milk. So we are going to mix this together, because I was a little worried at first. I was like, wow, this is not enough frosting for the two. And then I reread the instructions. All right, let's mix. Let's mix this first. All right, now let's add in, we're using 1.5 cups. Let me make sure. Gradually beat in 1.5 cups. All right, so I'm just gonna dump the first in there. And we also have 3 tablespoons of milk. Whoa, whoa, splatter everywhere. All right, I'll mix the last, I'll stop it and then mix it. Let me get the size. All right. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, now this is looking like the frosting that we needed in our lives, right? Okay, so we are gonna wait. We have about 15 more minutes left on our pastries or our twist, our cinnamon twist. And once that's out, we'll spread it on and then it's yummy time. All right, y'all, it is time to try our brown sugar cinnamon twist. I'm very excited for this. It smells so good. It looks amazing and I can't wait to try it. Here we go. Oh my God. Amazing. This is so good. Who knew? Let's go back. There's a mashed potato in here, people, okay? This is so good. You don't even taste the mashed potato, obviously. This tastes like a true cinnamon bun twist, and I'm for it. The brown butter is amazing. I mean, it is a game changer. I am obsessed. This is delicious. And I was very nervous to make this. It looked a little complicated, a little convoluted for me, but it was easy. It was easier than I thought. So definitely check this one out at home. This is a repeat, 100%. It is so, so, so delicious. I love it. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching Penny and myself make this cinnamon twist. Please make this at home. It's worth it. Trust me, it is 100% worth it. It may take some time, but it's worth it. So thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.